So Saturday, awesome sunny day today. I'm just leaving Chandlersford IncuHive, where I've just been over there to accept delivery of a missile, which is pretty normal in my world, but obviously pretty strange as well. And I'll drop in some video of what that's all about. If you've seen the previous videos, you understand some of that already as well. Week just gone, I did a video tour down in New Milton, the IncuHive there. The big Fab Lab, which is almost ready to go. The studio, which is open and running, and people booking again. And also the brewery, which is down there, so the little Nano Brewery I set up. So I'll drop that into the video as well. A few other bits and pieces. But again, just a lot of sorting out stuff at different sites. We're starting to see quite a few people moving back in, and new people moving in as well. So IncuHive, which is awesome. And hopefully you can start announcing some of the new sites coming up in due course. So I'm down in New Milton now at the IncuHive here, and this is the Fab Lab. There's lots of buildings on this IncuHive site, so I'll show you all of them. Also got a big studio at the back, and this is the home of the brewery where we brew our beer. Well, we're about to start brewing again, hopefully. Now things can get set up. So I'll whiz you around the Fab Lab to start with. And Fab Lab as a concept is sort of like an engineering facility where you can design, print, make, produce prototypes and so forth. And we've got a range of machines from electronics workbenches up to big lathes and mills and so forth. So I'll whiz you around the site and explain as we go. So it's a pretty big space we've got down here. So a huge warehouse space. And I'll just wander around and show you stuff step by step. So over here, and excuse the mess, there's all sorts of bits and pieces going on at the moment, setting stuff up. We've got big embroidery machines. So these are all touch screen. So we can produce a range of embroidery. So for a small startup and you want to just produce one polo shirt, that's easy. I mean, some examples here, bits and pieces which have been embroidered. So you can do that. We've got 3D printing facilities. So this is a MakerBot. So you can produce some pretty big 3D prints. As you'll see over here, they've been 3D printing PPE masks for the NHS recently, so why no one else has been using the facilities. Whiz over here, we've got screen printing. So that's T-shirt sort of screen printing application. Loads of dyes and inks and bits and pieces. Here's some of the silk screens. So this is an example of silk screen printing on a t-shirt. We've got heat press. So this is a vinyl heat press. So you can do sort of names on sports shirts, bits and pieces. I'll whiz around this way. Loads of vinyl supplies. If we go down here, we've got electronics workbenches, so soldering stations. Looks like a Raspberry Pi sort of device. Got little engravers, laser cutters being set up, vacuum forming machine. We've also got a little furnace, so for jewellery making, which will be set up as well. And then we've got a vinyl cutter as well, so set up, easy to use, so cut signs, all sorts, as you've seen in previous videos. If you whiz round, we've got a range of sort of bigger engineering stuff going in, some drills, bandsaws, and around here is more the heavy metal engineering sort of stuff. So we've got lathes and big milling machines all being sorted out. And if I go this way, you can just see how big this space is. We've also got our little igloo, little router device. So for cutting wood, foam, all sorts of bits and pieces. Again, these are all CNC machines. And then we've got individual pods. So the concept is people can rent their own pod, workstation pod, set up as they need for whatever they want to carry out, and use all the facilities, the tools, the space and so forth within the Fab Lab. So again, it's a big space and it's almost ready to roll. Just finish off the last bits and pieces. Okay, I've also got Xboxes as always. So if we whiz this way, we've got the Nano Brewery set up. So quick basic sort of setup, again just being tidied up and sorted out at the moment. And this is where we brew the beer. It's 100 litre batches at a time, and I'll drop in a link to the other video or some photos. So I built a custom made control panel to control all the brewing process, which again we'll wire in shortly and get the brew back on hopefully. Also got beer fridges. I think there's actually a few beers in there. There's a few beers lurking. And if I go this way, this is Hive Studios in New Milton. We're out the back, so we've got loads of kit, lots of stands, bits and pieces, giant bean bags, kitchenette area. If we whiz round here, this is the huge studio space we've got down here in New Milton. Again, there's a range of kit here, so we've got some pieces, 2 coves, so a nice black one, big white one, again more flash lighting kit, got electric roller roller backgrounds to drop down, so it's a huge space. And again, it's all rentable online on the Hive Studios website. If it was this way, has its own separate entrance to the studio out the front, and then this studio's fully equipped for disabled use as well, so it's easy access. And we've also got brand new large disabled loo and some changing room space there. Down this corridor says dressing room, studio. It is this way. This is the bigger changing room space. So got little tea, coffee facilities. And then turn around, there's me. Makeup area, and we've got loo again through there as well. So you've got quite a big space to use as needed. Obviously on brand bean bags as always. This way. This is all just within this one part of the building. So you've got outdoor space and access in for the road and parking. It's easy to unload kit. We go back through to the Fab Lab, this way. We've also got huge roller doors which come into the building to load kit, and big double doors down there. So big space. I'll show you from the outside as well. That's the new building with all the office and desk rental space. So this is the Fab Lab. Roller door. And I'll show you around the new building next. So this is the new building, which is the majority of office and co-working space, vending machines, reception through there. You see they've been building these arm opening door devices. Awesome, brand new space, new loo, shower, big boardroom, meeting space, little meeting room, the coffee lounge. This way. Some lights on. Huge seminar room. Again, all rentable online. All RFID access as always. And then we're putting some walls in here. Glass walls. So these are individual office spaces. And then much larger open plan desk rental. So a lot of what we do is you can just mark out on the floor what you want office space wise, and then we install the walls, and you're ready to go. So let's whiz this way. I've got to stop saying whiz so much and go upstairs. Oh, there's a lift in this building as well. So second floor, all open plan office space. That's where the newspaper's based. And there. More loos. And then I think there's people working up here, so I'll just pop my head in, pull this round. Nice landing area, lockers, etc. More space. So that's the Fab Lab, the studio and the main new building of IncuHive New Milton. There's a couple other sites as part of this sort of a setup, which is just sort of warehouse, workshop sort of space rented out as well. But I won't whiz around those, nothing really to see. These are the main cool, interesting, different spaces, and hopefully I'll visit probably Basingstoke as another site and do a video of there. But anyone interested in any facilities, the Fab Lab, the kit we've got and so forth, happily chat to you and see what we can help out. So at Chandlersford, it's Saturday today, and we've just had delivery come all the way down from Scotland. I'll show you what's arrived. It's another missile. It's in parts, bits. Again, obviously inert. All the fins are in the pallet, but we'll clean this one up and get it ready for display. And we'll get it off the pallet first. So slowly unpacking it all. These are all the fins which go back onto it. And the guys who packed this is pretty impressive. So it's nice and safe. And the plan with this one is sandblast it all, and then we're going to chrome plate it like the one which went to auction, and see what it looks like. So I'll do a before and after obviously and keep posted. So I've unpacked it all off the pallet and got it in. Obviously not going to bother putting it together properly now. It's going to be completely stripped and then blasted and potentially chromed. Should be cool. Obviously it goes two parts, and there's the other one we had already, which is still original as a training one, but this one's been outside I think by the looks of it. So other option is we paint it bright yellow, stick IncuHive logo on it and put it in the car park somewhere at a site. Launch your business with us. Could look quite quirky, but again we'll ponder that one, see where we go with it. But more weird, wonderful stuff as always.